Wrath of the Valkyrie. Wrath of the Valkyrie is my newest creation. Many of you have wondered, why doesn't Todd have a diet pill? It's because why have just a diet pill when I can have an integrated, innovative fat burning system? So, most people know that there's topical fat burners and oral fat burners, but this will be the first ever that I know of topical and oral system, where step one is you rub a topical cream on the target fat, then you swallow the capsule. A lot of people are like, you can't spot reduce. You can if you do it right. So, a lot of the topical fat burners don't actually burn fat. The key ingredient is using yohimbine hydrochloride to help activate those fat cells to receive the adrenal stimulus. That's what starts the fat burning process. Now, rather than supply you with addictive synthetic hormones like a lot of the other diet pills, I've got to think of your best interest at heart as a medical doctor. I have to take the patient or the customer's health into concern. So therefore, what I'm using is organic, natural ingredients such as synephrine, which is found in the orange peels, that'll bind to the beta-3 receptors on the fat cells. The yohimbine helps stimulate that. Also, I'm using capsaicin. You guys have all heard of capsaicin, or Capsamax is one brand name of capsaicin. But most of the other companies, they only use like 50 milligrams. I'm using all clinical levels of all the ingredients. And I'm using ingredients that you wouldn't find in just one diet pill. You'd have to find 5 or 6 diet pills to get all the ingredients in Wrath of the Valkyrie, and they'd be underdosed. For instance, synephrine. Everyone uses synephrine, but I'm using 45 milligrams because that's the amount that's tested and proven to be the most effective. 5.4 milligrams of yohimbine for some preparations. In this, it's 1 per capsule. That we're using a 4 caps maximum dose rather than 2 capsules like everyone else, because we're using that much more stuff. It takes more capsules. Are you going to need to use all 4 capsules? Probably not. I would think that 1 or 2 capsules is all I'm going to use, and I'm a competition bodybuilder. But for some people, they think more is more, and you can't convince them otherwise. 4 capsules, the most you could use in a day, because that's the maximum clinical dose for just about everything under the sun. I didn't just use synephrine. I'm using nangarin and hesperidine, which have been clinically proven to double and quadruple the effectiveness. And I'm using the correct doses. Hesperidine has such a laundry list of extra benefits to your health that I have it listed on the valhallalabs.com website under the Wrath of the Valkyrie product description. Scroll down and read my write-up of it that's much more complicated than I can talk about in a few minutes in the video. But I definitely have the list of great hyperlink on almost every ingredient to the NCBI studies backing up the effectiveness of that compound at that dose. Green coffee is used instead of green tea because I think it's better, and I'm using the highest concentration of the active ingredient. There's a 10%, 20%, or 50%. We're using the 50% active ingredient version of green coffee. There's more, though, much more, that we're using teacrine, which is an advanced version of caffeine that you don't build up a tolerance to. And most importantly, we're using T2. T2 is a thyroid hormone that's something that is naturally occurring but isn't prescription medication. It doesn't work exactly like T3, but unlike T3 that eats away at white fibers or lean body mass, it actually helps grow lean body mass. So it protects your muscles while it burns fat. Furthermore, I put an HMB, which is an advanced version of leucine, which is the best way to preserve muscle. So Wrath of the Valkyrie has HMB, T2, teacrine, green coffee extracts, nangarin, hesperidine, capsaicin, synephrine. The topical has yohimbine. And there's more, but we don't have time to get into that right now. But what you should do is click the link below and scroll down and read about it if you care. Or if you're like, this guy knows his stuff because you know how great my other products are, you will not be disappointed. This is the most powerful diet, pill and topical in the world, probably. And it's the only integrated diet system where the two compounds were designed together to work together to burn the most amount of fat possible.